Alrighty, week 15, we start our last major topic in the course of how to write data into databases. So much fun. I've taken last semester's video and I've cut the first part off, but I still have kept the coverage of the written part of this week. So for this part of the video, I just want to go over the current semester dates. So the final date to submit late work for this class is December 8th. So if we pull over the calendar and I look here, if I scroll, this is November, if I scroll into December, that's week 18 at noon. Okay, so understand that is an important date, that if you have any late work, it has to be submitted. Or if you want to use a late pass, it has to be done by that point. Now, the last day to schedule your technical interview, and this means there are still dates after December 5th, but you have to have scheduled it by December 5th. So if I pull over the technical interview schedule, by the 5th, okay, that Friday at noon, after office hours, or somewhere by there, you need to have gotten on the schedule, which, by the way, there's not much left. And actually, I'm going to add one thing to this list. On December, actually right after Thanksgiving, I'm going to place a 0 if you're not on the technical interview schedule. So I mean, I had you do it last week, but actually I will place it there so that there's no question. And again, you can still get on the schedule. I just want to make sure you understand and have it be clear. Okay, coming back over here. Now, we talked about this. We talked about the last date you could. I will add also that date. I will place a grade into your technical interview if you're not on the schedule. Now, in this case, I want you to, and you may have already noticed, we're not using our public repos, and I'll come back to the private in a minute. So what I will have you do here this week is just delete it. Okay, now let me show you how to delete it because it's important. So each of you at the beginning of this semester, and this is a student who's no longer active, so I'm using this as an example, but you can go to here and you can look at the repos, and you can look at actually your own. Like you could go to your own part of GitHub and then look at your own repositories here. I think I have a lot, but you should be able to find your private one, your public one within our GitHub organization. So it's probably better actually to be in our organization and then find it. You could just search for whatever your repo names are. Okay, so I actually go back another step here. So once you get to the public one, you go to settings. And under settings, you scroll all the way to the end and then you delete. Okay, and I want to delete, and then you actually have to scroll down here. I understand this will permanently delete. And then you actually have to type this in, okay, or copy and paste it. You have to go through those steps, and I will have a point or two related to this week's if those are not done. Okay, so make sure you do them. All right, so delete your public repo. We won't be using them. Now, for your private repos, the Monday after, so the semester ends here, the 12th. That Monday after, I will start deleting. I will start getting ready for the spring 2026 semester. Ooh, should be 2026. My bad. So I'll be getting ready for that semester. So delete, not delete, but just know they will be deleted. Now for these, if you wanted to keep them, you would need to clone them locally. And I'm telling you now, so in case that's something you want to do. And I did up in week 1 actually give the how to clone locally. Again, you don't need to, just to let you know they will be gone after Monday, December 15th. Okay, so now you can go ahead and watch this one, talk to you all about what the graded work is, and cover the writing part, just an overview of it. All right, have a good one. Bye.